here with Sheever at TI3. You made it.
I did.
You had a Kickstarter to come here, and you met your goal very quickly.
I did it a bit shorter or longer than people thought I would. I actually at the start had only had my donation thing up for Starladder and only my Twitch chat, so nobody else saw it but people that came to my Twitch chat for the Starladder finals. And then at the last day, Twitch chat broke, so I decided to tweet it out once. And then everybody started to retweet it, and then the goal started coming.
And now you're filthy rich.
Yep.
Buying a plane, a private jet to fly to Seattle.
True.
Yeah.
Sitting in a hostel with 8 other people. It's cool.
And no Dota fans in that hostel.
In the hostel, there's actually quite a few Dota fans, but not in the room that I'm staying in, because it's a female room, so only girls.
There could be female Dota fans.
True, but they're not.
And how's the experience been so far?
It's great. I mean, it was a tier 2 as well, and like at the venue here, it's like last year I thought it couldn't be getting any better, and I was wrong.
And it's just way better.
It is better. Even the little things, everything got a bit improved. It's just amazing that you can still think of new stuff to improve on and actually not overdo it. It's just great.
And I saw you guys got to cast a lot of the Liquid games in the group stages.
We did on the Saturday, on the first day.
And when they played the highlight in front of everyone here, I saw you were watching the highlight and it was showing your own voice, and it was a little awkward.
It was a little awkward. I like, if I listen to my own cast, and I do that quite a lot because I try to improve. Every time I can think of things like, oh, I should have said that one. I should have said this different. I should have, etc. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. And it's the same thing here, of course. And on top of that, I mean, I remember like when I was casting that, like you saw everything there, of course, on the screen. But people on the stream that were watching didn't see a thing because I still had my overlay on. That happened.
Oh, okay.
So that
my God.
Yeah, that was really bad, embarrassing, and yeah.
We'll put it behind us.
Yes, I try to. It's not working very well.
What do you do outside of Dota?
Not that much, actually. I'm unemployed, like trying to make casting into a job, not really working out just yet. But other than that, I actually spend most of my time either playing Dota, watching Dota, or learning Dota, and that's basically it. I have also a bunch of friends that, like, they meet up every so often. I just try to hook on as often as I can, but it's mostly in the evening, so it's not always possible. But it's all sorority friends. And
You're in a sorority?
I'm in a sorority.
What's it called?
Sin.
Sin?
S-I-N. Yes.
What do you guys do?
I'm the founder of the sorority.
Oh my God!
6 other people.
Did you decide the name?
I was, yeah. In the end, I mean, we're gonna.
What does it stand for?
Nothing.
So it literally means sin.
Yes, but it's like
Wow,
we're a Dutch
okay.
sorority, so it's an English word still. Like it's not the Dutch word of sin, etc. So yeah.
You guys throw very PG parties?
We don't. We do sometimes. But we have had a couple of parties. We go to other people's parties.
How do you join?
You have to get invited. Like first year, like each year, like the Dutch sorority system is a lot different. Like the sorority is part of a different, even union kind of thing, student thing. And each year people join that, and then of those people, that are about 250 people, about 140 of those are girls, and we invite about 40 people. And of those 40, we're like having rounds where you come and have drinks and etc., where we get to know the people. And each round, we drop off some people, so that in the end, there's only like 3 to 5 left.
So do you get to decide?
Yes.
Are you like the final say? Are you the judge and executioner?
Because like sororities, like each year people join, each year people leave. So I'm like an old member now, so I'm a saint.
Okay.
That's how it works.
The highest ranking thing is a saint?
I'm a saint. Well, I guess, yeah.
What are the different levels then? You gotta tell me.
You're like, sinner is the normal level.
Sinner. Sorry. Okay.
And saint is the highest, and then there's also, like, there's Dutch words for, like, the initiates and the pledges, and...
What do they have to do? In the America, they have to do all this crazy stuff for pledging.
Well, I can't really say, can I? It's like all secret. But
Give me a hint.
I can say, like, we are a friendly sorority, so we are not really making them do crazy, awkward stuff that they don't want to do most of the time.
I don't know. They're trying to join a sorority called Sin. They probably expect some crazy stuff.
No, I actually don't, because we have the good character out. Like, people kind of know how hard initiation period will be, but when they join. And
I didn't know sororities persisted like that after college. Usually in the U.S. it just ends after college.
No, like we have. Maybe it's mostly because I'm also the founder, so I'm very good friends with everybody. Like the 6 other people that founded it with me, of course.
Do they play Dota at all? No one but
no,
you?
I had there were 2 people that also played a bit of World of Warcraft, a little bit, and a couple people played The Sims, and that's it. That's all the gaming that was done.
All girls though.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
let's say I wanted to join.
No, you
It would
can't.
be not.
No, there's fraternities for that. We have those too.
What's do you have a brother fraternity, like one that's like opposite you?
Yeah, we do actually.
What's it called?
It's
It's a funny name, isn't it?
yeah, well, it's an English
you
word
didn't
as
laugh.
well.
You didn't laugh when you said sin, so this one's got to be good.
It's not really a brother like fraternity thing, but it's one that, for example, is always like the Christmas mix is always done with them. It's fun sports.
Fun sports?
Fun sport. Fun sport. That's it.
That's not an English word.
Kinda. Like, no, it's not a word, but you still understand what it means. Fun sport.
Yeah, that one's a lot less exciting than
yeah,
sin.
it sounds a bit stupid. It does.
How are the dudes in that?
They're okay.
Yeah, none of them play Dota?
I don't know.
Well, don't you go to the Christmas mixer?
I don't.
Why not?
I'm an old
You're the
member.
founder.
I'm old, and they are all kids and young and doing crazy stuff, and I'm like,
Yeah, but you can pretend that you're
yeah,
young.
but I'm not normally joining. We have our own parties, and we
okay.
we go to weekends, and we have we went with 29 girls. We went to Egypt
Oh, wow.
for our like 5-year anniversary, and that was really amazing.
What'd you guys see? Pyramids?
I actually did not see pyramids. Some other people did, but you had to like sit in a bus for 6 hours, and I'd rather spend that time sitting at the pool or something. But we did see other stuff, like we went to Luxor and we went to other stuff and all kinds of crazy stuff and old
Okay.
stuff and a boat and horses.
What, I still can't get over the name. You guys are like, that's like the most badass name, and then you're like, we're so friendly. We don't do anything crazy.
Well, like,
You're not telling us the whole story.
well, I can't say every detail of the initiation. That's secret.
Give me a
works.
little bit.
No.
Oh my god. Okay.
Okay, I can give you like each period. We have like one initiation period, and we have it divided by 7. And you know why?
Why?
Can you guess?
Because there are 7 deadly sins.
Yes, you
Oh my
got it.
god. That's good. Do you make them like eat a lot of food for gluttony
Well,
and like
there
kill someone for wrath?
There I have to stop answering again.
Okay. All right. I don't. Well, I'm gonna ask you later off camera because I'm very interested in this
Okay.
in this sorority. Okay. Anything else? You do anything else?
I guess the bad part is that I've never had to do the initiation because I'm one of the founders. So that's.
Would you pass it? Do you think you would pass it?
I would pass it.
Yeah. Very confident.
Yeah, I'm very
that's
confident
good.
I would.
If I can, I'm gonna name some women, and then you tell me if they would pass your sorority's
I think I would
initiation.
Say, well, the question is like normally most people that are already invited, they would already pass. Like they already are initiating, but the question is if they would actually get through the rounds.
Okay.
I
So
guess.
it's grueling.
I guess.
Okay.
Maybe slightly.
Okay. Well, that's very interesting. I did not expect that answer to be as interesting as it was.
Okay.
I could talk about that all the time, but we'll keep going. There's a lot of every time you're posted, there's a lot of emotion back and forth about that. Have you gotten used to that kind of treatment?
Most of the time. Sometimes it's a little off balance. Normally there's like a balance with good and bad and stuff. But sometimes it's a little off balance, and depending on my mood and what
get a lot
time
of
of the month it
PMs?
is. Exactly. What PMs?
You get a lot of messages?
I get messages and emails and
Okay.
not
All right.
friendly.
I'm
and
gonna
stuff.
give you. I want to ask you a few. I'm not gonna ask you what's the worst one you've got because that's probably mean. I'm gonna ask you what's the awkwardest one you got. Did you get any marriage proposals?
Yeah, well,
Nice.
but that's not the most awkward. That's on the Twitch chat as well. So I guess like sometimes there's like really legitimate friendly people, and that's not awkward. I guess awkward ones are ones that are
Send me
seemingly
pictures
very-
of your feet.
That was
Any of
actually what I
those?
was gonna say.
Oh, okay.
That was one, but then a very genuine,
It
like
was me.
I knew it. No, like very genuine, friendly person, and then like asking that is like okay. I mean, I know there's people probably into that, but that's kind of awkward.
They're just podiatry students looking for some
Perhaps
educational work. Okay, what's the nicest one you've gotten?
there was actually one that was super nice. That was recently.
Uh-huh.
Was after that I casted for Beyond the Summit, and that was like because there was a lot of hate after that one. So and he basically had it was a drunk email. He admitted that at the start.
Okay.
He basically said all the explanations of why people reacted as they did, and a whole biological explanation and etc. and how I should react to it, and that I even if it does make me feel bad and it, it's normal that it does, you should never reply. And he was very friendly. Just
Do you ever
Yeah.
reply?
I still plan to I try to reply to every single email that I get.
Really? Even the ones that like hate on you?
No, those
Okay.
obviously not. But every normal email that I get, like even if like some people are not sending friendly emails, but it's not hate either.
Do you know what you should do? I have a solution for
Okay.
you. Okay. If someone sends you a hate email,
Yeah.
you just write back a copy-pasted response that says, "This is an automated message. Thank you for your feedback. We're very happy you support Sheever," and then you send it back, right? And then they'll email you again, really angry, being like, "I don't support you. Like, screw you. I hate your casting." And then you just paste the same message back again until they stop.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Get your webmaster on that.
I don't have a webmaster.
Okay, you do it all yourself?
I do most of it all myself. Actually, the website itself was made by family and friends.
Oh wow.
But
Okay.
since then, it's all me. Like that. Does it?
And you do those helpful what's on Dota
Yeah.
that day.
Well, it actually I did that since October last year.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
How many days straight is that?
I don't know.
Have you missed a day yet?
I've missed 2 days. I've missed DreamHack Winter.
missed 2 days
No, a
out
couple
of-
of days. DreamHack Winter, and I missed this like the days of TI2 as well. But I figured like everybody knows that it's going on, so I shouldn't be needing to remind people that it's actually going on.
Oh wow,
all
that's
the
pretty
Reddit's full of it.
consistent.
I started doing it. I did it a couple of times, like at random at first, and then at some point Epi did it at Reddit, and I thought like, wow, that's actually really useful because normally, like when I was just starting casting, I tried to cast everything that wasn't casted by others. So to do that, I had to actually check what are other people casting. So I had this list for myself, like this person is casting this, and on my stream I actually showed the notepad doc where it said that, and people found that very handy because then they know where to find stuff. It's like okay. And when then Epi did that on Reddit, I decided to just start doing it. I never actually intended that it would go on for so long, and I was actually planning on stopping it after some of the websites actually updated their
Wow.
systems.
People rely on you now. You can't stop.
Well,
like Batman, but for scheduling.
Yeah, well, I asked people like, do you still want it or not? And it's like, okay, people still want it.
So there's this very famous video of you.
Yeah.
It has to do with a certain green hero
Yeah.
that casts Ravage.
Uh-huh.
What do you think of that video?
Well, it was 8 a.m. in the morning. It was a Tuesday or a Monday night. I remember it a lot. I was playing with
No excuses.
and Puppy, and they were really pressuring me for Ravages, like all the time. Even if you watch the
Sheever, you never have to Ravage if you don't want to. Don't let peer pressure
There is an extended
push you towards
video.
that.
There's an extended video somewhere. Like if you don't like that one Ravage, if you don't
Mm-hmm.
see that one, but you see all the rest, you think like, okay, that's very precious. At some point, Shoxka even whispers Ravage, and I do that, and afterwards I ask again for it, even though it's not cool.
You're a strong, independent woman. You don't have to
Yeah.
Ravage if you don't want to.
Thank you. But I felt like I needed to, so I decided to try it, and it was very early.
And you argued with Puppy a little bit.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I have the tendency to argue with people, so it's not like,
Everyone argues in Dota, so
yeah.
you.
That happens.
Are you gonna make a highlight video of you landing them
Well,
one day?
no, but I do
Not
love
enough
them.
footage yet.
No, that's not true. I played Tidehunter a lot before that Ravage, and I've played it 4 times since. One of the times there was another video made of it.
And it was
From-
good.
No. No. It was a victory Ravage after everybody died.
Yeah.
So,
Still,
yeah.
it's
Oh.
okay.
It's okay, I guess. Yeah, it was, and in that same game, I had a Ravage that hit all 5 people because I blinked in and I did it perfectly. But nobody made a video of that. But, you know.
Well, tell the match ID. We'll have one of our TL fans go find it and make a highlight video.
Well,
and
there's
we'll do
not
the
that
music.
many games played with Tidehunter for me, so you can probably just look it up on Dota Buff.
Is the hero dead to you now?
No, I still like it a lot, but every time I play it, I feel so pressured that it's not as enjoyable anymore.
Like you freeze in the lights, like you can't hit free throws anymore because you had like a traumatic experience with it.
Yeah, basically
Okay.
that.
All right.
That R button scares me.
Are you moving on to TI4? What's your goals? Are you gonna try and get to be an official caster here, or what's the?
I'm just gonna do the same thing as I am doing now. I try to do as much in Dota as I can, casting included, and maybe hopefully also maybe some different stuff. But I don't really know what I would do that is actually a separate job. Like I know that I can, like normally like if I wasn't casting or anything, I would be some person in a company that would coordinate all kinds of stuff.
Okay. All right.
Well,
And
I would like to do that for Dota, but there's not really a function for that one. So.
Okay.
But
Now
I like
you gotta.
casting also.
Now you gotta do your shout-outs.
Oh.
You gotta think very hard. Do you need a minute? Because I can
Yeah.
stall.
I have it.
I'm very good at that. Okay.
It's a shout out to my sister, Tigrish. She is a very big supporter, and actually everybody in my family supports me, like tons.
Wait, hold on. What's your actual name?
Jareen Vanderheyden.
Oh my God.
And that's the best thing.
It's like royalty.
Well, no, it's like a lot of names in Dutch are actually with Vander.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I would like a European name with like 5 syllables in it. Okay, continue the shout out. Sorry.
Okay, well that's
Got sidetracked.
like to my entire family. Shout out for supporting and for understanding what I do. For my friends as well. That I mean, normally you have like things in the evening and you like have dinner and parties and stuff, and I can't really go to everything. I actually was at some point in a party in December that I was at the party and I left for 2 hours to cast, and then I came back. It was kind of sad because when I came back, everybody was drunk, but I wasn't, so that was kind of awkward.
No shame. No shame in
but-
this game.
yeah.
Don't worry.
But then, like, they understood that, or pretended to, I don't know. But shout out to them also for understanding. And a shout out for everybody that helps me behind the scenes, because there's actually quite a few people that do that. And not only behind the scenes, but also my co-casters. So that's, of course, Beatus for the group stages, and Vickermond can co-cast with me a ton. So also shout out to them.
And shout out to everyone in Sin Sorority.
So, yeah, that was the friends
Yeah.
that I was talking about. Yeah. I'm
Okay.
one of them that's not, but
Okay.
yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You know that you actually forgot to ask a question? Because you said, like at the previous interview, you said you always had a couple of questions that you ask people.
Uh-huh.
You forgot to ask one.
Okay, what's your move?
No, that was not the one.
when you're trying to approach a guy, what's your move?
That
That's
was-
the question.
No, that was not the question that
It
I meant.
is. I think that's the one.
No, there's another one. I don't have a move.
You don't?
I don't date. It's not, no.
Well, if you had to really impress someone that you really wanted to impress, like imagine a shorter Asian man that you would like to impress. How would you impress him?
I have the feeling that I don't want to put the effort into that.
Okay. So,
like,
you're
if
kind
they
of a
ne-
sit back, let them come to me kind of thing.
Yeah, no, not all the time, but it's just like, you know, if they don't like me the way I am, why would I need to try to impress them? Because what if I impress them with something very amazing, but that's something I normally don't do?
Okay. So you seem like
Just
you'd
be
be the
disappointed.
direct kind of person, right?
Yeah, that's most Dutch
Like-
people, actually.
You.
Yeah,
Let's go out. Like that?
I guess so, but that's most Dutch people, I think. Very down to earth, very, you know.
Okay. All right. What was the question that I was supposed to ask?
What's something that you never told someone else, or what's something that people don't know about you?
Okay, yeah. That one.
Because I actually thought about that, because you already said on Skype that you were
Okay.
going to interview me,
Okay,
and
yeah.
I knew that
All right.
that's the question that you always ask.
You did your research.
did.
I'm very impressed. Most
So-
people don't.
There's one thing that people don't know about me. Like, when I did my thesis for my studies, I actually did that at a company that traded in bull semen.
Wow. Was it Red Bull? Because then we have a
No,
scandal
like-
on our hands.
Cows and stuff.
Okay. And how was that?
That was funny. But I figured, like, I actually thought, like, what's something that nobody else knows? It's not very
Well,
interesting,
I didn't know that.
guess.
And
See?
I'm sure that everyone
you
watching
go.
doesn't know either. Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Fun interview.